This is Andy Perrault for Boxing Social, and I'm delighted to be joined by the juggernaut Joe Joyce. Joe, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, enjoying it here.
Good to hear. Now, obviously, we're down here today. What was originally going to be an undercard press conference for Daniel Dubois' fight on Saturday, instead it's turned out into an announcement press conference for yourself, linking up with Frank Warren and Queensberry Promotions. Just talk to me about how that link up came about.
Yeah, it's not bad. So we met. Well, actually, before when I started the pro journey, I had conversations with Frank already, and obviously ended up going with Haymaker Ringstar, and I think what was it, the Tyson Fury and Wilder kind of got talking again, and we've kind of done a joint promotion with Richard Schaefer and Frank Warren. So I'll have flexibility to box here and the States.
You've obviously moved back over to V Shores now permanently because of your link up with Adam Booth as well. Is that something in terms of like your family and your friends that you felt like you were struggling to deal with over there, being away from everybody for so long?
Yeah, it's like a different time zone, and also when I come back here, I didn't feel like I had a place back here or there, so it was I was like split in between two places, it seemed. But I had a great experience there, and picked up some stuff, and I'm ready to be back on British soil and get my name out there and get in some really big fights.
It's an interesting point. You've just said coming back onto British soil. Do you feel that for your career you've got a better chance on building your profile here, or a better chance on building it in the US where you've been set up for the past however many months?
I think obviously because I'm from England, so it's really nice to be built here, because it's good I got my exposure out in America as well, and I still will box there as well. So, but I think it's about me building my profile up here and getting in some big fights and pushing for a world title. And I think Frank's the man for the job.
May 18th, your first fight with Frank. What types of names or opponents have you been considering?
I'm not quite sure. I mean, there was talk of Ustinov, but I'm not sure who I'm going to get. But whichever, I just want it to be a good opponent, for the fans, and to get my journey started with Adam Booth, and see how. See the preparations, and also work on stuff that I've done in training.
Frank mentioned July 13th as well, another card that he's going to be looking to put you on. Is that a fight where we could see yourself and Daniel Dubois? And the British Boxing Board of Control released a circular yesterday saying that a fight had been agreed, it's just down to when Frank wants to put it on. Is that a fight which we could see then?
Yeah, it's definitely an option. I mean, for the British title, but then also other options are the European and also the World WBA regular. So, whichever makes most sense.
Is the British title something for you that you feel like you want to win before moving past it?
I think I'm already kind of past that level, so it'd be like, stepping back down to face the bar. But yeah, it's an interesting fight, and it looks like the fans are interested in seeing it. So, maybe if not July 13th, maybe further down the line.
If the Dubois wasn't to happen on July 13th, I know you're mandatory for Manuel Shah's regular belt. Are you possibly considering the Caballero fight? Because I imagine you've obviously I know that you've got those ambitions to win the super titles, which obviously AJ holds, or Deontay Wilder. Maybe Caballero, July 13th, is that more of a realistic fight for you? If obviously you're looking past Dubois and British level.
Yeah, that's the fight we want, and that's the most realistic one, I would imagine.
What do you know about Caballero if that fight was to happen in terms of his style?
I'll have to have another look at him, probably nearer the time. But what I have seen, he seems to be a good heavyweight with good attributes. But I can't remember off the top of my head. I have to have a look back.
Sticking with the heavyweight division, last week we heard about Jerome Miller's failed drug tests. When you heard about it, what was your reaction and your thoughts about it?
I was just shocked and surprised. I mean, it didn't have one, not two, but three things in his system. And it's not like just like a mistake, like, oh, he's taken a dodgy protein shake, or he had I don't know, had like a medication from another country or something. It's actual like juice that he's been like had to inject and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just how to mess up such a great opportunity by trying to cheat.
What punishments do you think should be given to anybody who's caught taking a performance-enhancing drug?
I think it's mandatory 2-year ban, if not life.
Because I was speaking to your management team, Sam Jones, and I was speaking to Adam Booth last week.
Yeah,
I know, that's where got the names fuddled up there. But yeah, speaking to Adam Booth, your new trainer, last week, Adam was very adamant. Adam Booth was very adamant that lifetime ban should be given, because it's obviously the risk of the injuries.
Dangerous. Yeah, it's very dangerous. Like, I mean, if you're juiced up to the eyeballs, it can be very damaging. Like, it's putting people's life on the line.
Your name was thrown into contention to face AJ to replace Jarrell Miller. What was your understanding of it, the situation, and why you haven't been taken seriously for consideration?
Well, apparently I'm not credible, but and also that I'm not from America, so I understand that part, that I'm not an American citizen, but I am a credible opponent. Yeah, I've got won the Commonwealth, I've won the WBA gold champion, so the next belt is the Manuel Charr belt, which is the regular, so I'm definitely a credible opponent.
Some of the guys who have been mentioned, the likes of Luis Ortiz, who's turned down the fight, Adam Kownakis turned down the fight, amongst others. People saying over social media they're turning it down because he's caught them out and they might be mid-cycle. Do you think that's a possibility, that they could be on some form of a drug at the minute?
Yeah, it is a bit questionable, because I mean, there's 3 belts on the line, and it's for good money. So I mean, why are you in this sport, and why are you, as a heavyweight boxer? That's like a great opportunity. So of course I put my name forward for that.
It seems to be likely that it is Andy Ruiz. What are your thoughts if that was to be the case, Andy Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua?
Well, I mean, Andy Ruiz has got, he's got fast hands, but I mean, he's not a big guy. Like he didn't, like he was in, he went up to Big Bear for like sparring, Charles Martin, and he didn't want to step in the ring with me to do some sparring, so I don't know. Like, I mean, he's probably just going to get blown out there, isn't he? But I mean, it's a late replacement. I mean, how is he more credible than me?
Obviously, I'm not involved in any of that, but do you think that from their side they might just be considering, because he's fought for a world title previously, that might be it?
Yeah, it could be that, yeah, and also he's American, so...
We haven't touched on it yet as well. You're joined up with Adam Booth. Talk to me about how you finally got the opportunity to work with him. I know you've mentioned him in press conference, and your team have. He was your first choice when you first turned over?
Yeah, so he didn't have time. He said he didn't have time, but Sam was very persistent and got him to give me a trial, and we both got on, and I think it's a good match-up, like moving forward. I think that, he's got plenty to teach me, and I can incorporate it into my game to make me a better boxer. So it's a great move, and I look forward to May 18th.
If Adam wasn't your new trainer, who else did you guys consider?
I'm not sure, but yeah. I mean, I was considering even like staying, or
with Abel.
Yeah, maybe Salas again, but I don't know what he's doing.
Finally, just to touch on Abel, this morning we found out that he's split with Gennady Golovkin. What were your thoughts about that?
Yes, big news, and like it's unfortunate. Like, I mean, they spent a lot of time together, and I think it was down to money why they split. But I mean, it's what happens, I guess.
You would have got to know them both very well during your time in Big Bear. Could you have ever imagined them guys reaching the point in their careers where they weren't working together?
Well, I think Sam called it. He did say that might happen, so yeah, when it did.
Well, Joe the Juggernaut Joyce. Yeah, let's see. I'm getting everything muddled up today. Joe, I appreciate your time. Thanks for speaking to Boxing Social.
You're welcome.